Hi guys, my name is Cornisha Shaw. Today I would love to be able to talk to you about an amazing company that is responsible for me and my family being able to go from homeless to homeowner literally within 75 days. I have been able to really get a hold of my finances using the company. It's also been able to help me build wealth and get out of debt, and it's been absolutely amazing for me to be able to share this with other people around the world. With this company, not only are they helping business owners go from not having a funding like a traditional bank would give them, but they're helping families build wealth, leave a legacy for their kids, having those finances in order as far as will and trust, get their LLCs if they don't already have them, and then actually be able to get access to funding, business credit, and things of that nature on the financial side. Their mission is to help 1 million families to be able to elevate their finances and become wealth educated, have that financial literacy piece that's going to be able to help propel their families forward. I do partner with United Credit Education Services. This company has been around since 2004 as well, and they are helping customers across the 50 states gain control over their finances, kick debt to the curb, and actually be able to experience what true wealth is. They're offering hundreds of thousands of customers with the support and being able to build their financial futures. When they first come into the platform and they obtain the membership for the protection plan, they are learning how to build their credit, protect their families, and to organize their finances. Not only we're going to help you get your credit where it needs to be, we want to make sure that your family is able to sustain that credit and keep it where it is. Our flagship product is credit restoration, which is a lot different than credit repair. Credit repair is just a band-aid, but when you get to the root cause, you're able to sustain that wealth. So let me show you what it is that we do differently. So everything that you're seeing on the screen here is all of the products that are in our protection plan membership. This offers an all-in-one solution for managing your finances and actually getting to your financial goals a lot faster. Each one of these services come in the protection plan membership. This is not all of the products that you do get, but these are the leading ones to help you build the finances that you need. Of course, you can purchase some of these outside of the protection plan. Some people are spending thousands and thousands of dollars to purchase these separately when you have a protection plan membership. That's an all-in-one solution that provides you everything that you need. For example, budgeting. One of the things you're able to do with this budgeting platform here, plug all of your debts that you have, your rent, your credit card payments, your light bills, all of your utility bills, plug those into that budgeting system. You'll be surprised of how it moves around and gives you an algorithm to be able to pay those things. And sometimes it potentially boosts your credit just by the way that you're paying your bills. So we teach that as well, that financial literacy piece. You also have the credit monitoring app. The credit monitoring is going to be able to align so that you can see what your actual credit score is. A lot of people will go to the banks, they will apply for these credit cards, apply for a car, and they find out that their credit score is a lot less than what the app that they were using is telling them. So they go in there smiling because this app told them they had a 700 credit score, and they come out crying because it was a lot less. So we definitely want to make sure you have a credit monitoring app that's going to give you your accurate scores. So we set you up with that inside this protection plan membership. You also have the debt payoff tool as well. It works a lot like the budgeting tool. Plug in all of your debt in there, student loans, anything that you have, plug those in there. It gives you an algorithm to be able to save, which leads you over to the savings goal. You can actually plug in what it is you want to save in that savings goal. I use that when I talk to my lender. My lender told me that he would love for me to have at least 15,000 sitting in my bank account. And the reason why is because I barely qualified for my mortgage at the time before I found out about this platform. When I found out about this platform, I plugged in 15,000 that I wanted to save using that savings goal. It was amazing because I ended up saving 23,000. So I was super excited for using that savings goal plan. We have an amazing credit restoration program. We're known all across the United States for the credit restoration services. It usually takes about 45 to 90 days to see max results, but I know a lot of people are seeing results in almost half the time that they're using this credit restoration program. So guys, if you're very coachable and you really want to get to your goals and you're trying to get there a lot faster, this is an amazing platform for you. Once you get activated on the protection plan membership, you are not doing any of the legwork. There are attorneys that will fight everything on your credit, perform a full thorough investigation of everything on your credit for you. It is absolutely amazing. Not only do we help you get those things that are negative, inaccurate, erroneous off of your credit, we also help you with a credit builder program. That is another item here that you're going to get the best benefit out of, because you'll go to the bank, you have this high credit score, but you have what's called a thin credit profile, and they don't want to do business with you. To prevent that, using the credit builder credit card. Those of you who are in business, you can actually start building your LLC credit along with your personal credit. We have the credit builder program that will start helping you put things on your credit, positive trade lines like a credit builder credit card that we have in our amazing plan. You get to take advantage of that. This is a way for you to start building your personal and business credit at the same time. We also have the Youth Financial Literacy Program. This has been an amazing 5th through 9th grade curriculum that is going through a lot of our schools right now, educating our kids on the matters of finances as well. These are the foundation building true wealth and actually getting to your financial goals a lot faster. So on the right hand side, this is the wealth building side. This has a lot to do with those of you who say, look, I need to start my business. I don't know where to get started. This is where you can actually access the Rocket Lawyer. And you can actually go into the Rocket Lawyer and create your very first LLC. The very first setup is free. Of course, you pay for the filing, but that's an amazing tool right there to help you start becoming a business owner and actually being able to level up in the world. You also have an attorney that you're able to reach out to there and get discounts on retaining a lawyer if you should need an attorney for any other personal matters. You have identity monitoring as well, which you get to save a ton of money just by having a protection plan membership. You have a financial lockbox. You can put everything, all of your medical, dental, vision, life insurances, deed to your homes. Once you do get your LLC together, you can put all those things in your financial lockbox. It's always there. Last but not least, I want to talk to you about the will and trust. A lot of people passed away, even celebrities, like one of my favorites, Michael Jackson, passed away without a will and trust. Prince, a lot of people passed away without a will and trust. If you can get that access to a will and trust for half the cost here, this is absolutely amazing. Sometimes a will and a trust, it may cost about $3,000 on the low end. Save a lot of money. Come in your protection plan membership. Click on will and trust. It's a fillable document. You don't have to be very knowledgeable. It walks and guides you through every step of the way. Save a ton of money. Have your family protected here. Have your finances protected. Build wealth. Build your credit. And get to the goals that you've really been setting out for. There's other products here. We do have an amazing partnership with a travel club. Those of you who like to get discounts on flights and hotels and cruises, you can actually do that by being a protection plan member and start building those memories with you and your family and traveling. Let me tell you a little bit. This book here on the right hand side of the screen, this is a Fair Credit Reporting Act, guys. This was just now updated last year in January. So if you have not known about the new laws as it pertains to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you need to get with a professional who's going to look out for you and make sure that you and your family are okay. Because there's a lot of stuff that cannot any longer report to your credit legally. I want you to understand the average American, they do spend about $200,000 on a yearly basis. And a lot of people say, I don't make that much. You are still spending that much on a yearly basis. And a lot of people say, I don't know where that is going. That's going to high interest rates, high insurance, cable bills, water bills, cell phone bills. All of those bills that you're paying every single month, they are calculated based off of a credit score. So when you get your credit score up, those bills go down and you're able to fund even more in your savings that you'll be able to use in a protection plan membership. Now take a screenshot of this as well. These are different ways that you can boost your credit score with what you have. There are 5 different areas that make up your credit score. 35% of your credit score is made up based off of your payment history, if you're paying things on time. If you have late payments, charge off collections, those things potentially drop your credit score 150 points, sometimes to 200. So just by simply having a professional fight and get those things off of your credit, you're saving money there. 30% of your credit score is calculated based off of your credit utilization. So if you have a credit card, this is another way that you can actually leverage the credit card that you have, whether it's upside down. You can actually pay it in a different algorithm that your protection plan membership is going to give you and be able to boost your credit, even using that upside down credit card. There's so many different tools here that's going to be able to boost your credit where it needs to be. You can also use this same exact algorithm if you have a car note, no matter if you're upside down on that. And just by paying it in a different algorithm, it could help you end up paying that car off for less than what it is that they have it listed for, right? Then you've got 15% that you can get just off the length of the credit. So if you have those long items that's been on your credit since you were a teenager, it just has a late payment attached to it or something else that may not be accurate, they can actually update that to give you that 15% increase. You also have 10% that you can get just based off of credit inquiries. So if you have a lot of inquiries on your credit, you definitely want to work with a professional, whether you decide to use this platform or another platform, but you want to combat those inquiries so that you can get that 10% of an increase. This is going to look so much better for those who are looking for business funding, business credit, even those who are looking for a mortgage loan. When you go into those banks and they see that you got so many inquiries, they're going to think you're desperate for cash and they're not going to want to lend to you. So definitely want to just clean that credit report up. Use these statistics here. All types of credit matters. When you go into these places, they're going to look and see, okay, what types of credit do you have on your credit already? Is it a variety so that we can see that, oh, she's got some installment loans, she's got revolving account, she's got strong credit history. When you have nothing, like I can't see anything on your credit, they're not going to want to lend to you because they're going to think we're not going to be a guinea pig. It's important to have a mix of items on your credit that shows you have that responsibility to manage different types of credit. You can also share this with 5 people and get your services for free once they get started. Not only are you building wealth, but they're building wealth as well. So if you have questions, definitely please get back with the person who invited you. Thank them for giving you this information. Ask them, can you be invited to the next exclusive where we're doing a credit building workshop, and ask them to invite you. Thank you so very much for joining. Have a blessed and prosperous night, and I will see you at the top because we already know that the bottom is way too crowded.